Welcome to the Port Barre Coaches Show. We're here today with Port Barre head coach Brent Angel, Coach Angel. We're going to talk about what's been going on as far as spring practice and summer workouts. I know y'all have a lot of 7-on-7 tournaments. Y'all had that one. What was it, Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
How did that come out?
It came out well. I think one of the biggest things we've been doing since the spring has been trying to get the guys to compete again.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I think we went out against some quality opponents. We went against Beauchesne, against Louis Catholic and Northwest. And I mean, we didn't really keep score. And, it was more of a practice setting. But I mean, we got a lot of good reps in. We put the ball in the end zone quite a bit. We made a lot of good stops. I think that we were pretty evenly matched against three pretty quality opponents.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're definitely taking a step in the right direction. Talking to a couple of the coaches after the 7-on-7 was over, they were really impressed with just the offense overall. They thought Tyler Metrojohn had a great game at quarterback. He made a lot of good decisions. Knock on wood, he hasn't thrown an interception yet. So I mean, he's hitting his spots, he's hitting his targets. Our guys are making plays defensively. The few touchdowns that we did give up, it wasn't because of a busted coverage. It was more just we got out jumped on certain plays, but I mean we were right there to make the play. So it's a lot of positives to go off of there.
Yeah. And 7-on-7 is a good way to see your actual skill positions of what they can do, as far as the route running and stuff like that. So it's a good overall, good way to look back and see, the X's and O's. So it's a good thing to do. As far as like your spring, I mean, you have fundraisers coming up. I know there's we want to clean up the field a little bit, so we're asking for people to come out and help out, clean up the field, kind of paint it up, make it look good again. So what you doing with that?
Well, it's kind of something I just thought of recently in the last couple of weeks. Just like getting the community back involved. And I mean, I know Port Barre has, it's a prideful football town. I mean, it used to. We're trying to get that community back involved with our kids, and we got the facilities we had.
Yeah.
But I just feel like let's take care of it.
Yeah. Take care of it.
It needs a little facelift. A fresh coat of paint never hurt. We're trying to get, like I said, we're trying to set up a couple days, maybe like 2 consecutive Saturdays where we come in and kind of assess what needs to be done. Bring your pressure washers, bring your paint rollers. Let's roll up our sleeves and let's clean up what we got.
Yeah, you got a lot of response from the actual post that you posted on Facebook about it. A lot of people is asking, I can't be there, I want to give money. Is there a way that they can do that? I mean, is it you going to do it through the Alumni Association?
We actually, we are going to have a fundraiser coming up that's going to cater towards that crowd.
Mm-hmm.
I have been getting a lot of feedback from former alumni who just, they're excited about the changes. They're excited. They want to get back to the program. I mean, I actually talked to people that are living out of state that was like, look, I'd love to throw some money your way. We are going to have a fundraiser starting July the 10th,
Okay.
where they'll have the ability to donate online, kind of a PayPal kind of thing.
Okay.
So
if they want to help when you do the cleanup day, how do they contact you? The number, or is there an email they can reach, or what's the best way to get in contact and get on the list, pretty much?
I think the Facebook page is probably the easiest thing.
Okay.
Just go on the Port Barre football Facebook page. Volunteer. Like I've already got names down. I'll send out. I'll post through there. I haven't set an official date yet. I'm thinking I want to do it closer to the school year.
Mm-hmm.
That way, everything's fresh for when the football season actually starts.
And it cools off a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, we'll put a link in the
Yeah.
description, so that way they can click up to go to the football page and join and So anything else you got?
No, we got well, we do have a couple of events coming up with our kids. Like I said, our guys, I'm extremely impressed with their workouts so far. We've been going strong for about 2 weeks now. We're in full force in our summer program. We do have a tri-parish 7-on-7 tournament coming up next week at St. Ed's. We're guaranteed, this will be more of a competitive atmosphere. It's not going to be just a practice. There's going to be a winner. There's going to be a loser. There's going to be a bracket. It starts at 3 o'clock at St. Ed's. It's open to the public, so anybody that wants to come check it out. The following Tuesday, June the 27th, we're going to have another 7-on-7 tournament here, beginning at 10 o'clock. Right now, I have about 5 teams confirmed, plus us. Like I said, we're going to battle the heat. We're going to try to battle each other and see what we can do.
All right, thank you, Coach. Kurt Taylor, brand new coach at Port Barre. Tell us a little bit about yourself. You're playing where you played high school football and your coaching career.
Okay, well, yeah. So I played football since I was in second grade at Falls River Academy. Played throughout my career there. Played majority defensive line and linebacker. I went to Southeastern around 2010, 2013, where I served as a student assistant, where I helped with the defensive line, linebackers, and even did a little bit of cornerback and receiver work while I was there. I got back into teaching last year, where I was the junior high football coach at St. Leo Seton Catholic School, and I saw a great opportunity in Port Barre, and I wanted to come get back into high school coaching, and make this once proud program relevant again, and that's why I'm here.
We're glad you came. So what are you going to be coaching as far as for Port Barre? What positions you're going to coach?
Yeah, so I'm going to be primarily focusing on the defensive line area of the ball. I will help Coach Lachele on the offensive side, and that's a good thing about me and him. We are opposite sides of the same coin, and we work very well together with both our offensive line and defensive line. So we're looking forward to great things on both sides of the ball.
As far as your defensive line that you're taking over, got a few guys that played a lot of snaps. You know, they've been playing on the defensive line for a while. A lot of them started as freshmen. So I mean, how are they coming along? You know, what you think your defensive line, what you're going to see from them this year?
I think from watching some of the film from last year, we've progressed so much with our hand placement and being physical on the line, gaining ground, being able to shuck away offensive linemen, and just playing with a new enthusiasm and intensity. I think that's our goal, that's our mindset, and the kids have been very receptive to that. They're enthused, and I think a breath of fresh air is going to come a long way on Friday nights and even in practices.
Yeah. I mean, like I told Taylor earlier, just watching the spring game. It wasn't really a spring game, but it was practice almost red and black. Just the amount of energy compared to last year that you've seen in a game. You had more energy at a practice than you did at a game. So hopefully that reflects on a Friday night. But I mean, what do you see out of this team? What are you hopeful for?
I'm hoping that we can build the foundation, build it strong, and then move on from there. I think we can do great things here in Port Barre, and I'm looking to see this community come out, fill Red Devil Stadium, and have some pride in what we do here, and that's play great football and also take pride in our school and graduate, and that's what I want to see from these kids.
Anything else you want to tell anyone?
Yeah, come out. There's only a unique thing about Port Barre and a little bit that you have left here in South Louisiana is small town football, where the community rallies around a team, and I would like to see that town come out and support us on our opening game this year, and enjoy the journey, enjoy the process, and I look forward to seeing that stadium full on Friday night.
All right, we're here with Taylor Lachele, brand new coach with the Port Barre coaching staff. Tell a little bit about yourself, where you're from, where you graduated, your playing experience.
Okay, so I grew up in Youngsville, played at Como High School, and I have a little bit of semi-professional football experience. I have worked for the Nichols State football team for 4 years, and I have 3 years of previous coaching experience before this season.
So this will be your first year. You offensive line coach. Got a pretty good offensive line. You got a lot of kids coming back that's pretty much been starting for the last 3 years. Got a lot of experience. What has it been like with spring working with them guys and where their development, where they're heading?
Well, I believe that they've shown me a ton of improvement over the course of the spring, getting to work in depth with each and every offensive lineman that we have. They show me a lot of effort and tenacity towards what they want to shoot for, their goals, their drive. Everything is improving as we go along, and they are picking up everything that I'm teaching them.
Last year, a lot of the biggest problem was not the technique so much, more of the strength, the weight room. I know we did a video last week where they showed some of their strength, and a lot of the kids have put on a lot of strength, and you can see them actually a lot training over the summer. How's the training going? Are they still in the weight room, still hitting hard, excited about it? You know,
They're showing up. They're working hard. They take working out very seriously. They know that working out is very integral to the growth, not only off the field but on the field as well. Without being able to work hard in the weight room, you can't really translate that onto the field. So they take the weight room very seriously.
that's where we were lacking last year. Got thrown off the ball, stuff like that. So it's good to see them going. So where do you see this team at the end of the year?
I would like to see us in the playoffs. I think we have a legitimate chance to make it there. Everybody has to buy in. Everybody has to do their job. But I do see this team making it to the postseason if everybody is able to work hard enough, and the vision has to be the same. One team, one unit, one goal. And I think we can get there.
I mean, I was able to go watch the spring, practice and stuff like that, and it's a different level of enthusiasm. It's like they think they can win, they're ready to win, and they want to win. And that's the attitude that I'd like to see.
Absolutely.
Hey, anything else you got?
I just want to thank all the parents and the staff and everybody for giving me this opportunity to come and coach your kids. And I see us going very far this year, and I hope we have the backing of everybody behind us. And I appreciate the students and the players for working their tails off, coming here every day and giving us their all. So thank you for everybody for this opportunity, and I'm ready. So go Devils.
All right, thank you. Looking forward to seeing you. We're here with Tucker Smith. So Tucker, tell us a little bit about us. What grade you in? What positions you play?
I play cornerback. I'm going to be a junior next season. And
You also wide receiver.
yes, sir, I am a wide receiver.
As far as this year's offense, y'all been developing a lot of plays and doing 7-on-7. How is that? And, what do you see the team doing as far as that concerned? And compared to last year, how much further are y'all ahead than y'all were last year?
A lot more teamwork. I think we're more communication, more on offense and on defense. I think we're just connecting more. From the 7-on-7s, I think there's more call-outs. I hear that a lot more, like on the field. And I think we're just growing.
Some more communication between the quarterback and the wide receiver on the same page, and
Yes, sir.
As far as workouts are concerned, y'all doing summer workouts, training. How's that going? You seeing more commitment from last year? More people in the weight room being serious, getting stronger for this season?
Yes, sir. There's a lot more, I guess you could say, a lot more people coming in. They're more excited for the workouts. They're ready to, they're more happy to be here instead of like a chore.
Right.
Just coming in just because they have to.
So you seen that commitment.
Yes, sir.
So you going to the junior, you played probably 90% of your career. You played, or you were on the field either as a starter or coming in as a backup. So you got a lot of experience going into your junior year. How do you think that's going to help you going into your junior year, knowing that experience, knowing what you have to go out there and do? Now it's just about going out there and doing it.
Yes, sir. I'm a lot. The years before, I was a little bit more scared. This year, I'm kind of more confident in being able to go on the field and not worry about, people bigger than me coming at me. I'm just more, I guess, confident in that.
Ready to watch you play this year. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, now we're here with Billy Reed. Tell us a little bit about you, what grade you in, and what positions you play.
I'm a junior at Port Barre High School, and I play middle linebacker.
All right, you've been on the team for 2 years, just going into your third year. You also, just like Tucker, you got a lot of playing time. Got a lot of changes on defense going into the new season. What do you think about the changes, and how's the team reacting to those changes?
I'm liking the changes. We're starting to communicate better and covering where the ball is going and everybody running across the field and making call outs.
As far as you did 7-on-7s, how was that? 7-on-7 for defense is a lot of open field to cover. How was that? Was it a challenge for you? How did you react to that?
We adjusted to what they threw at us, and I felt like we did a pretty good job of what we were getting.
What do you think as far as the season's coming up? What do you feel confident going into the season? You feel like y'all ready to go?
Oh yeah, I feel like we're gonna do good, kick some ass, take some names.
All right. Well, thank you, Dylan, for coming out and talking. I'm looking forward to watching you for the season and talking to you more. Welcome to the Port Barre Coaches Show. We're here with the Coach of the Year, Tyler Stevens. We're going to talk a little bit about the end of last year's baseball, and got a bunch of guys, got a bunch of postseason awards and so on. So congratulations on being Coach of the Year.
Thank you, appreciate it. It was more of a team award. I don't get Coach of the Year unless our team's successful. So I mean, it's kind of a team award of us winning the district championship. It just what comes along with it. So it's more for our hard work of our guys, busting their butts and able to win a lot of games. And it's just I just get the accolade because with my name on it, but at the same time, it's all because of our kids. It's nothing to do with me.
So you had quite a few winning all district. Tell us a little bit about who won and.
We had our district MVP was Owen Ponchu, and then Grayson Davis got pitcher. Owen obviously got pitcher as well. Eli Vercher got first team utility. Mason Daigle got second team shortstop, and Bennett Fontenot got second team catcher. Some people were asking me like, y'all won district, y'all went undefeated in district. How did y'all not have more people? We had a great baseball team. We didn't have a lot of stat guys, I would say. We had a lot of guys that sat around 300. Unfortunately, when they're picking all district people, sometimes you will have coaches that they remember. I remember that guy in this game, but at the same time, you might just look at stats and be like, this guy pairs up with this guy. But we had a great team. Won our first district championship since 2015. It was nice to put district championship back on the board, on the wall up there. Great overall team, just like fought for each other, and then that was one of our goals at the beginning of the year was a district championship and to host a playoff game. We were able to do that, host a playoff series here. So the accolades come whenever you have a good team, and we're happy to be having those. And also Owen was all-state pitcher. Big deal for him. He was the LBCA all-state, which is basically the coaches of the state vote on it. So it's to me it means more than anything because the coaches actually have a insight on it. The sports writers one, not many guys make it out to games anymore. It's just the way it is. So if you're an LBCA all-state player, it means something big time. And also we had 2 all-region, which is us. Like pretty much it's about 4 or 5 parishes in the Acadiana area that are together for our region, and Owen and Grayson Davis both made all regional team, which is a big deal too.
Yeah. So didn't really stop much. You had a little pause, and then now you're basically into summer ball Metro League.
Yeah.
Y'all just finished the game today. How's that going? This is more of a developmental type league, so you get to play a little more players and get a lot more.
Yeah, it's free substitution. We both teams every game that we play in our little league is stick with a lineup, and go off of that. We just finished up a game today against Mamu. It went well. We've been playing very well, been pitching very well. We do a JV game and then a varsity game, and we're able to plug guys in different spots, kind of give us an idea of what we're gonna have when we come back in November. But man, it's hot. But our guys have been playing well. We're starting to see kind of where we need to put people, but we still have a long way to go. But it's reassuring that we're not falling off. From the past team we had. I mean, we had a great season. Second round appearance. Not where we wanted to be. We felt like we were a quarterfinal sulphur team. Which is a good thing because we have a higher standard now. And I wanted to keep that way. Like our kids were very bummed out after the game, but I mean that's the way it's supposed to be. And we lost 4 good seniors, great seniors. So we're gonna miss them very much. You know, it was emotional after the game. You know, giving them hugs, and you know, 2 of them played in their last game that they'll ever play. Owen, thankfully, Owen signed with BRCC. That was our first signee since Cy Bryson signed with LSUE in 2015. So it was nice to, you know, have a kid that was able to continue his career after this and continue to play baseball.
So I know you've been working around the field a lot. I called you this morning. You were already on the track to cut grass.
Yeah.
So what you got planned this summer as far as improving the field and?
Well, we're doing our normal thing like grass work, dirt work, stuff like that. But we're gonna start dressing up our dugouts. The new thing that we wanted to do is get rid of cinder blocks in front of the dugout. A lot of teams went to it's like a metal piping square frame and netting in the middle. It dresses it up. It's more safety conscious for like foul balls. You know, kids running into cinder block is not necessarily good. So we're gonna get the framework. We'll have padding around it. We're gonna order padding. Probably have Port Barre baseball written across it. You know, make it look nice. We're also starting to do a warning track around our backstop to just kind of dress up the field. Coach Brandon just rebuilt our pitcher's mound. You know, it's great to have guys like that are able to, you know, help me out. And it's a lot of hard work, especially in this heat. But you know, we want to continue to make our field grow. So we're trying to do like little small projects every year that we can fund ourselves. So it's going to dress up the field and make it look really nice. And you know, we always say we want every time people come back to our field like, oh, that's new. The covered cages are new. The new fence is new. The dugouts are new. You know, so we're trying to improve it every year a little bit, more and more at a time.
For your time today, appreciate it. See y'all in a couple of weeks. Y'all need to go on YouTube and go ahead and subscribe. That way you'll be able to see every time that we upload a video is going to come up. We're planning on doing this a lot more.
Yeah.
Especially football comes around, we'll probably have a show each week, and then we're going to carry it on to baseball and softball.
Yeah.
Michelle don't know yet, but she's going to be on the show
Yeah,
too.
we
So
got a new softball coach. You know, exciting things going on over there, and exciting things for football. You know, this summer the boys have been working out hard, and you know I've been seeing it every single day, and it's a lot of good things coming around Port Barre. It's a lot of excitement and good things to come in the next school year for sure.
looking forward to it.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.